Hi. Let's see. Will we get the camera now? Okay. Getting better. Yeah, today I'm from my basement and I can hear another voice. Now something is not right. Ah, it's the live stream behind. I'll go and mute the tab. As always, something happens on Fridays and when we have a small live stream. But yeah, that's just the life. And let's adjust the screen a bit better. I'll go for a chat. Sudes is hi Sudes. Let's see. Yeah, it works from here. How are you doing? In, in anything new? Today we have interesting topics we talked yesterday, but I think you were not in a private group this time. It's every Thursday. I have a coffee here and getting ready slowly. I don't know. I had to run this morning for a computer. I was heating the house. I was taking the dogs out. But now finally, I have a cup of coffee. I can sit down and then we can have a nice hour something together. And there might be something also for the weekend because today I was thinking that I should show one system. It's a really good. It's something we should always consider. I haven't talked about it before, but I think now we are in a point that we can start to talk about system called ATS, and that's something very interesting. That's what recruiting companies are using. We have used it to sort applications, and it really makes the work more efficient, but it causes a bit frustration from the side where people are applying for a work. But yeah, let's start today's topic. I'll check my screen. And yeah, what I was saying that today we are going to check the system from just very quickly through that we get the idea. And it could be that we need to have a separate uh, day to actually show how we can use it. But it's coming soon. And now I'll check. I have a lot of tabs open today. I want to show you something. And but let's start. Then I'll show you a couple of tools to add to make our life easier. What we will have today, it's already 10:05, actually 10:09, and uh, we have traditionally a couple of words about the job market. Then we are going to talk ATS. That will be still a surprise if you don't know what it is. Then we will maybe check a couple of job applications online, try to find something interesting, and then we are going to use Gemini to strip information what we really need when we are filling those applications. And then quote of the day. That's again one of my favorite ones. Now I don't have a virtual background, so I can show. This was eaten last time. Yeah, I'll get them from book looking like this. Can I somehow mirror my video? Let's see, because it looks really funny for you. Where do we have settings? I'll close that one. People, people, people. Is it in the layout? No. Yeah, it looks like I can't change settings while we are recording. So it's just a really nice book. I will show it next time. Next time I will mirror the video that everything what you see will be the right way. But yeah, the quote of the day was from that book. It's about minimalism. And here it is. It's not lack of something. It's simply the perfect amount of something and works with everything, with the work, with the job, search. Because if you fulfill your day with all kind of action, maybe it's not the right kind of, or it happens that you are working really hard and then there comes a new opportunity and you don't have extra time for that. Also in those cases. But let's see. Let's jump a bit further. This one we already saw last time. I really like it. That's why I have it here. About the problem finding work. And what's happening at the moment, people feel a bit frustrated. First of all, job market has shrunk a bit compared to previous years. Yesterday, in a private group, we went through the idea. We had a couple of numbers on a presentation, and reality is that compared to 2000, was it 21? It's literally halved, and it has been decreasing the amount of available jobs through the years till this day. And if we build a trend, if it was going steadily, and now it's skyrocketing, it doesn't mean that we have that amount of jobs less available. It also could mean that type of the work has changed. Maybe people are not hiring directly that much. They hire through networks, they use staff leasing companies, you name it, a lot of different options. I would bet that half of the change is related to the nature of work, what's available. And then what we talked about yesterday, today's idea came from yesterday because we have to put a pin for our last week's topic because this is something we need to do first. I just realized that we were rushing a bit too fast because what I talked with people, the main problem with many people was that they find those workplaces, they find those open jobs to apply, but they get the rejection. And what we talked about yesterday was that they get the rejection like in a couple of minutes. They just filled the application and then they wonder that, hey, why on earth we got rejection? That there's no chance that somebody would have gone through that application. And here is our answer. They are using applicant tracking system called ATS. It makes their life very easy. It makes our life very hard unless we know how to deal with it. That's our topic today. And then another problems finding jobs is economic uncertainty, that companies are not willing to make that call and hire people. Maybe they are working with their own stuff, the work they can do. They might let a couple of works go aside for somebody else. They might pick the best deals, what's available, and leave those risky ones. Like a long time ago, we stopped doing construction project with guys where client was asking something which didn't make sense. It was uh, it 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 was hard to execute, and it didn't generally make any sense. Like in one place, we were doing a bathroom, and a client wanted the double floor heating that we will put cables into two layers. That's that's something crazy, and it would over double the work amount. It didn't make any sense. So companies might adjust their work a bit. And then, of course, the competition. That's the big one. a lot of people fighting for the same places, and that's the code we are trying to crack in these YouTube streams, what you can do. And then in those private groups, we have a more uh, action close approach that we work together and check how things work. And there I'll explain in a better details. These Fridays, I'll just go through what I have read and something what's fun. We don't jump into very uh, small details. And then, of course, competition here that already mentioned. And here's a picture I like so much now. It's about the sea in the shape of pyramid, and you can see that where people are fishing, they are in the top section, and then there is a big undertapped sea of possibilities available for you. But yeah, that's about the problem. We already know about this. Nothing new. But then, what is a ATS? Applicant Tracking System. It means when you fill a application online, you fill your personal information, you uh, attach CV. Very often they ask a cover letter, fill something about you, a lot of different fields. But what happens when you press the button and send your application? Your application goes to a system called ATS, and it analyzes the application really fast, and then it gives straight away result that they will put you forward, or they are going to just send a rejection message. And that happens very often. You have pressed a button, your application has been analyzed, and then it's a direct rejection. And then we wonder what happened and how we can avoid this, how we can be in top list with these another people applying for jobs. Uh, this we have already mentioned a couple of times before, but it doesn't hurt to mention again. Um, when recruiters are talking about the problems they have at work, the biggest problem is the applications which doesn't match for the what is it for the job description, and then they need to go through a lot of unnecessary work. Not cool, exhaust them, and that's why we have a system called ATS. It makes their work easier. It straight away rejects applications which doesn't match the criteria. What is the good news with these systems? It's the fact that big amount of the applications are rejected, and if you form your application or your papers properly, then the competition is lower in the level where people have passed and gone through that system. But it needs work. It doesn't come out of thin air. Yeah, I think a third cup of coffee today. I I should sleep a bit more, but coffee coffee is a replacement. How to get past that system? We have a couple of things. Keyword strategy. Strategy. Yeah, today words are really hard. But yeah, about the keywords, you should pick the keywords which fits for that job description. And here comes the important part. Use industrial standard keywords. Basically, names of the positions, what they use in the application. You're going to feel uh, generally what they are using in industry. Yesterday we had an interesting talk. There was a guy who told that applied for very often, many times to some very specific position, but didn't pass, didn't get it. And then he changed keyword a bit, the definition of the job he was applying, and then also fixed a bit the work history to match that term. And then it brought results and he got the job. Just tells that you need to be very careful with the words you're choosing. And from my opinion, I think that's also the correct way that why does keywords matter? Because if you can use correct keywords, it also tells that hey, you are familiar with this field, you are a professional there, and those words are everyday for you. You know their meaning, and so on. So, from my point of view, uh, looking for keywords is important, and also from the point of the company that hey, if this guy doesn't know about right keywords, then maybe that one is not the right fit for us. Yeah, I opened the chat there on the side that I can see it. Works really nicely from the system now. Uh, then something we don't think about very often. It's a file compatibility. And this is also one reason I have been saying that, hey, please don't send me PDFs. And and what about files? Why are these important? Applicant tracking system is a software. It runs on the servers. It doesn't handle material like a human beings would be going through. So what does the ATS do? It first scans your application, resume, all the papers you did. Then it tries to build uh, structurized information from your papers. Like resume will pick the experience, workplaces, skills, certificates, and PDF scanning. Some systems does it better than other ones. They all of them gets the text, but they might lose that where it was placed, where it's related. And then we have the most common format what I would recommend is a Microsoft Word document because there all the information is structured in a text form. It has even the formatting, it shows where it goes, how it's grouped, and that's how you get your CV past the system. It will pick all the important information. I'll take a one CV from the history that what that it looked really nice. It was visually very pretty, but it wouldn't pass the ATS system. And why it wouldn't pass? For example, it has a really nice section about the language skills. There was a languages listed in the groups, and then there was a bar showing the level of the language, like a full bar. It's a native, then a bit smaller ones didn't tell what's the scale, and then listed Finnish, English, and so on. But thing is that ATS systems doesn't know what to do with that. It can only read the languages there, but it doesn't know the level. So that's why I would recommend keeping things in a Word document. Canva, if you want to get things checked and improved, those links you can send me because those are easy for me to edit. And then when you are sending that serious application out, that send it in the Word document format. Content clarity here. And content clarity is important that you will use a very well described job positions, things you have done, your own description. Leave all the fancy words out. Computer doesn't care if you use fancy words. They are called so fillers, resume fillers. Just a second. I'll check that. Can I generate resume fillers? Bear with me. Okay, I got them. I'll show them. I'll share another screen. Why not? We can share. I cleaned my Gemini. I, I had a crazy amount of different topics still what I have been talking. Some of them are absolutely insane, not for anybody else's eyes. But yeah, you can see I have a kid station behind me, and so that kind of area. But yeah, let's go a bit back. Where do I see? Here is my Gemini, my best colleague working. Yeah, I'm so happy it came with the Google that workspace. But here, made my life easier. I asked that, hey, list me resume fillers, something we need to absolutely avoid. They don't mean anything. And when recruiter or the system sees them, reads them, it already sends the message that, hey, this is not okay. Here is, for example, demonstrated a strong ability to do something, processes a comprehensive understanding of. This you can say way more easier. You don't need filler words, filler sentences, provided support to work in a, yeah, this one I have seen often. Worked in a fast-paced environment where, and then something, absolutely something to avoid. You can see here's a lot. You could actually build a resume out of these. Hey, it would be a fun experiment that we build a one test resume out of these sentences and let's drive it through ATS system. There are web pages you can do it. We will come back to that one soon. But let's go back to screen sharing, hit today's topic. So content clarity, very, very uh, important. Then structural considerations. This is how you form your resume or any document you make. Group things together. Same topic in one group, then small space, and then a new topic. Like with the work history, education, service, certificates, specific skills. And about the skills, here's even skills section separately that you need to list it there in an easy format for machines to read. Also, if people are looking for it, they will have a quick look and they will see it straight away. And that one also should be customized. Many people are listing things they are interested, they have done, but thing is that those could also match for the job we are looking for. And and that one raises your chances. And then we have action verbs. Uh, and these are strong verbs. Makes things very simple, like you did something, you got something done. Let's ask from our friend, which are good action terms in CV? Terms, verbs. Yeah, here is like a coordinated something. That's a really good verb. By the way, delegation is also very good verb to use in a CVs or resumes because it means that you are able to share tasks and then you can manage to get more things done. That you don't hoard everything for you. You use another available resources. Supervised, prioritized, oversaw something, and very good ones. And these are free for everybody, this chatbot to use. It makes life easier. When in doubt, use it as your work friend and ask. There usually comes something very interesting you can use and develop your ideas. But let's see what else we have today. So, what should we do? This is just to recap what we always say. So, I'm going to go it through very, very quickly. Sign up to every job portal, set the email alerts, then sign up for local staff leasing companies, then start contacting local companies. And while that, you will respond to every email alert you get about open positions somewhere. then you have a working system. Or if the world gets really, really uh, hard and options are not available, then you can always think about being entrepreneur and taking things on your own hand. But yeah, that's what we should do, and that's what we already know. Let's see, did I have any another slide? Yeah, here about that ATS, and soon we are going to check that what can we do. Keyword search, how to do it. Use industry standard terms, those you can look for. Uh, Company's homepage, go there. Okay, I can see that it didn't say everything what I did. Not the pretty one, but we'll survive. Chatbots, that one we are going to soon check. We are going to feed a job application there, ask a couple of questions from it, and then how to get your CV checked. Because to work with the applicant tracking system, it's not really easy. It's not for human eyes because computer is going through your own resume and papers you're going to send. You can use online services. I'm going to show you today two different ones. I can see that one tab I closed. I can open it soon, and they will analyze your papers and give a feedback that would it pass ATS, because this really was the biggest problem when you apply for a work and you get that same minute rejection after you have pressed the send button, and that one leaves us to wonder that, hey, what just happened? And it's because there's an ATS behind it. Oh, got your CV checked. Luckily, this is a not serious live stream. I, I have been half sleeping here. And then, yeah, use online services, and then always A/B testing when you are looking for a work, because there's so many crazy places available still, a lot of places to apply that have a couple of different CV formats, resumes, and then you can compare the Okay, I think we cut the whole freaking stream, and it's but did it start a new one? We will see what's going on. But yeah, I'll try to check can I join there.